welcome or welcome back to another weekend vlog. I'm Yakini, also known as OurNYCHome, and yeah, here we are. It's the crack of dawn, and it's super cold in New York City, so I don't know that I'm going to do much of anything outside today because I think today is going to just be one of those like chill inside days. I have a bunch of movies on my to watch list recommended from my Black Girls Love Horror Facebook group. So yeah, I think we're going to get into that today. Let's see, upstairs, I just did my morning stretching, morning yoga. There's this girl I follow on YouTube. Her name is Ramoni, and she does this really great morning mindfulness, like 20-25 minute yoga, kind of like to start your day, to lower any anxiety levels you may be experiencing. She also has like 10-minute yoga, 5 minute. I only do this on Saturdays and Sundays, or if we have like a Monday off. So I did that, and that was nice. It's really like mindful stretching. Today was lower body. So anyway, so that was good. So now I fed Misty. She is good. It is so cold. Let me show you guys what we're working with in New York City so you guys can see I am not playing around. This is what today is giving. Hold on. I'm just going to go to my weather app. Yes, can you see that? This is what it is in the Bronx right now. It's 0, but it feels like -8. So, Misty, I tried to get her to linger in here a little longer after she ate, but after she ate, she bounced. So I guess Misty said, girl, I'm good in my little shelter with the heating pad. I do not need to see any more of y'all than I see already. But anyway, so what I'm about to do right now, I'm about to make the boys their little fruit bowl that they like. We're going to do that. I'm not making one for myself because I would rather have my morning coffee first. That's how I like to start. So yeah, I'm going to just do their fruit bowl, and maybe we'll do it together. I've actually done this on Instagram, so if you follow me there, you know the routine. But oh, before that, I did want to show you guys. I'm excited because I just got a new vitamin in the mail. Let me show. I got a new vitamin in the mail, and the packaging was so darn cute that I was like, I'm just gonna I have to show you guys, and I might as well show you guys all of my vitamins because I'm really if you know me, you know I'm really into vitamins, and I really believe in them. I believe in what they do, their properties, and I really feel they work. And maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know. I'm about to just kind of show you my vitamin regimen if you're interested in, like, as a 40-something woman, what I take to feel good and look great. And yeah, I feel like every single vitamin, it looks like a lot. This is about to look crazy, but everything has a purpose. Vitamin/medication. So this one is prescription. Let's start with skincare. We'll do that first. My skincare. I do a couple of things. First of all, my dermatologist, shout out to Dr. Yu, he gets your girl right. It's crazy. I was one of those, as a teenager, I barely had any acne at all. Like none. My skin was like glass, beautiful. And into my 20s. And then in my 30s, for the first time, I think maybe it was like after I had kids, or maybe it was my ex-husband stressing me. I don't know what it was, child, but I suddenly started to break out, and I was just like, what is happening? I'm an adult. I have acne now. So I had acne for a few years in my 30s, and that was really distressing. These breakouts, I had it on my chest, a little bit on the front of my chest there was acne. None now, of course. My back had acne, and my face would break out, and it was the weirdest thing. And I would be totally vulnerable and show a picture of it if I had one, but I hated how I looked when I would get those breakouts, that I would delete them, or I would find some kind of photoshopping app or filter or whatever to try to make it go away, because I wasn't comfortable with that. That I just felt like, who is this when I looked in the mirror? These breakouts. It didn't happen often, but when it did, it would be so humbling. And it just really made me feel bad. But anyway, I tried a number of dermatologists, and they were okay, but I felt like I didn't love them, and they would prescribe me things that I couldn't they would be like, oh, well, you can take this only for up to several months, and then it's not good for you. And it's like, what? I don't want to take something that you can't take for, I think one was what's it called? Doxycycline. I don't know. It was an anti-inflammatory. I tried that. And then they had me on something called a clindamycin gel, which is a topical. And I did not like that. But anyway, so now my current doctor, he did a big one with this last regimen. I've been on it now for, I would say, how long has he been treating me, Dr. Yu? Maybe like 4 years. I don't know. All I know is that I would say like in the last 5 years, my skin has never looked better. Like it, I get compliments all the time. I'm not exaggerating. Like at work, people come up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, what is your skincare?" Because I don't wear any makeup at work. You guys know I like to play in my makeup and stuff on the weekends, but for work, it's barefaced and I get compliments. "Oh my gosh, your skin looks really nice. It's so dewy. It looks like a filter." Okay, I added that. Nobody ever said it looks like a filter. But you know, it makes me feel good because I feel like I've been through it with my skin. So all that aside, this is what Dr. Yu has prescribed me that I feel like is the key. First, the topical. I'm on 20O. I should have brought that. It's upstairs. I didn't bring it down. 20O is a blend of let me get it right. Tretinoin. Is it pronounced? Yeah, tretinoin, which I used to be on as well, but it's a blend of tretinoin and is it benzoyl peroxide? It's like it's like a magic serum that you put on your face. You have to put it on consistently. When you start to put it on for the first time, you are going to get like some purging. Is it called? You're going to get like flaking. Your skin's going to get super dry. It's going to flake. Once that's done, your skin adjusts to it, and then it's just great. It is drying though. You do have to use a moisturizer with it. So there's that. I gotta remember to put on I haven't put it on in a few days after I just gave that whole long speech, but right now my body's so used to it, I don't really have to go through the flaking. But so 20O and this is my prescription. It's called, I'm gonna butcher this. You would think I've been on this for a few years now, I would know how to pronounce it. I think it's called spironolactone. 50 milligrams, low dosage. And this is something that is safe to be on for like, I've been on it for a few years. And I'm telling you, between this and the 20O, I've not seen any acne, a pimple, no scarring, no nothing. Everything smooth, nothing on my back, my chest, my face. I love it. So girls and boys, sorry, not boys, and guys, if you are experiencing like adult acne outbreaks, well, that's not accurate. I would say go to your dermatologist. Let them figure out the regimen that's right for you. The spironolactone is for females. It's not for men. And I can get into that more separately. I don't want to talk too much about it. Spend too much time. But ladies, if you're struggling with any skin issues, holler at me, DM me on Instagram, because there are side effects to this. I don't mind them. They don't bother me, but there are side effects, and I'll talk to you about that separately if you're interested, like if you care and you really want to know. I'm happy to go into it. I'm going to just cut out what I just said, but holler at me if you want to if you want to hear more. Okay, so that's skincare. This is all my stuff. This is why I said it looks a little crazy. Hold on, I want to get one more thing. So there's skin. We already did that. This and the 20O. We'll go next into, I guess, wellness, and then I'll end with hair, because hair is like the biggest thing for me. Okay, wellness. So these are the medications, or vitamins, I should say, that my doctor recommends for me. They're not prescription, they're over the counter, but I feel like I need these. That is iron, and vitamin D. I am a girly who is always cold and always tired. Tired and cold, cold and tired. That is the story of my life, okay? It's always been that way. But, and this is even when I take like a multi, just always tired and cold. Like, I'm not anemic, but I have low iron per my levels, my lab levels. But when I take my iron and my vitamin D consistently, I feel so much more energized. I feel normal. And it's funny because I have sometimes throughout the course of my life, throughout the course of my life, I've taken maybe one or the other, but not consistently. But finally, as an adult, when my doctor was saying, she diagnosed me with like vitamin D deficiency, and then low iron. I've always been low iron all my life. But, I think it's funny because even though I've always been low iron, I never took iron supplements. I always just would rely on the iron in like a multi, and that wasn't enough. So, and like I said, I feel like at this point in my life, I'm on the perfect regimen. Like, I'm just so happy with everything that I take. So since I've been taking these two, not necessarily these brands, but vitamin D and iron, my vitamin D levels are now, I think, close to normal or at normal. Yeah, because actually at my last appointment when I got my lab work, she didn't tell me that I had a vitamin D. So now those are normal. And I think I don't know if my iron levels are normal, but I feel good. Like, I can wake up, do my yoga, stretch. I love to walk outside, and I just have energy for the day. I feel like there was a point, I remember like 2 winters ago, I knew I had to do something because I remember, like, as the holidays were approaching, as you guys probably have learned by now, I get really excited about the holidays and the thought of decorating, and it just like makes me so excited. But I remember one year when I was thinking about putting up the tree and then trimming it, I couldn't muster up the energy to do it, and I couldn't understand why. And I kept putting it off because my tradition had always been to decorate the tree, trim the tree when I come back from Maryland from Thanksgiving. And I just was like delaying it until it was like, oh my God, like now we're like into December, second week, it's like you got to decorate or it's not going to make sense or whatever. And I did it. And I just remember I was so tired. Like I just had to like stop and take breaks. And it was over the course of several days. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, am I sick? Like, what's going on? Like, why don't I have any energy? And, yeah, so I started taking my vitamin D and my iron, and I now feel normal. Like I'm still cold a little bit just because I don't know what it is. I'm just cold all the time, but not as bad and not tired all the time. Yeah. So these were the key. I will never not take my vitamin D and my iron to make sure my levels are normal. And ladies, if you are having issues with the same, we'll get to hair in a minute because we're about to get to hair right now actually, because I also think these play a role as well. If you're experiencing like any hair issues, thinning, breakage, you might need to do something about your hair. Okay, so all the rest of this is my hair stuff. This, first of all, look at the cost of this. I'm not happy about that. That sickens me, and I literally like hopped on the bandwagon. I'm not usually a bandwagon type person, but I just got so sick of it flooding my TikTok feed that I was like, you know what, let me just see what all is going on with this Mary Boots, because I'm getting sick of y'all or whatever. So I mentioned to Biggie that I wanted to try it, and he sent me a bunch. So yeah, do I still have a photo of that? He went crazy, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna be Rapunzel.
You're gonna be the witch with a broom with long hair.
Blowing in the wind, baby. Fine with me. Yeah. So I had a chance to try it. Listen, the verdict is still out on what this is doing for me. I don't know. But it tastes good, and I just take like 2 tablespoons in the morning, and yeah. So I'm doing that. Oh, so just to back up, hair. So the reason why I do a lot for my hair is because once upon a time, I grew my hair out really long, and it was like the healthiest it had ever been. That was in like the early 2000s. So we're talking a long time ago. Not early. It was like the first half of it. Was like, when was it? 2003, 4? No, 2000, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was really into hair care. If you knew me then, you knew we actually had a message board called Long Hair Care Forum, and it was like primarily around like Black girls growing long, healthy hair. Like, this is something that we can do if you have regular 4A, 4B hair. You don't have to have 3B, 3C to anything to grow long, healthy hair, right? So that was like the premise of the board. It was divided into like relaxed hair, natural hair, da-da-da-da. Very supportive, loving. We loved it. We were Nico's cousins. If you know, you know. And so anyway, I was on that board, and I really became like a prominent figure on the board because I have like really fine textured hair, low density, fine, which means like really thin strands, like just flat, thin, hard to grow out, fine textured, low density hair. Is like very delicate. It breaks really quickly, really easily. And it's just, it's just a lot. It's a lot. You got to keep it moisturized. You got to balance the protein and everything. It just is crazy. But at that time, I was so invested. And I actually grew my hair out to my waist, and it was healthy, and it was like it was just incredible. I was so proud of myself because I had always kind of hovered around like that kind of broken off, thin shoulder length level, like what is going on? But I just didn't know how to properly care for my hair. It wasn't relaxed until I got to, when did I relax my hair finally? Because growing up, my parents did not play that. We did not have relaxers. We wore braids in our hair. That was probably actually the healthiest it ever was. But anyway, I relaxed it on my own, like in college, and then I was like dyeing it. It was like red, it was blonde, it was brown, it was all the things. Crazy. And so yeah, basically damaged, stringy, whatever. And so anyway, I joined this hair board, and I learned how to properly care for it. And I was about to say it throve. It thrived. And Ian, shout out to you if you're watching, because I used to have my boyfriend at the time take my hair pictures. Every 3 months, I would like track my results of my growth. So, you could like see the progress. If you're looking at it every day in the mirror, you're not going to see the difference. So I would like track it like that. But anyway, so yeah, shout out to you. He never complained or acted like I was a crazy person, because I was really into like my hair and the products, and I was putting all these things in it to like see what I could. It was crazy. I was really into it. So yeah, he was very supportive of that journey. That was a fun time. Back to this. Okay, so I'm doing my Mary Ruth. Like I said, don't really know what it's done for me. Oh, I didn't say, like, sorry. I kind of ended the story before the point of it. And the point was that after I had my kids, so there was postpartum shedding that happened. My edges fell out. They, like, edges as in like the perimeters or whatever, like around the temples. That seems to be like a vulnerable area for me. And edges fell out, hair got really thin and stringy. It was just a mess. And then it just really never really bounced back. It kind of was okay, but it's just kind of hovered between like, then there's breakage. I cut it back to a bob. It's just like it's not what it used to be. So I said, you know what? Like, I think sometime a year or two ago, I was like, girl, you need to get yourself back in control, because you did it before, so you can get healthy here again. So this is what I do after all of that. Oh, and then I also had like a setback where I lost my edges again. Don't ask me why and how. If I'm gonna, let me see. I have a picture of it, because in my phone, you know how they have that hidden folder of your iPhone? I don't know what y'all keep in y'all's hidden folder, but I keep the embarrassing pictures like bald edges that I wouldn't want someone to just be scrolling through my phone and come upon. So yeah, I started to like take pictures, because I was just like, what is happening? I didn't even know what had happened. Like, my hairdresser was like combing my hair and was like, Yakini, what is going on? Like, what are you doing? And I was just like, girl, you got to get your life together. What are you doing? So yeah, I will insert a picture somewhere of what it looked like. And nobody knew. Like, this was like my dark secret, because I always wear my hair down and you would never know. And now, like, I feel really good. These are the vitamins I'm taking. I take Nutrafol. They have different Nutrafol formulas. I do the regular one, and I do the stress adaptogen, just in case stress is a factor. I don't know. But yeah, they have, like I said, there's different formulas. Mine is for the ladies if you're interested. Whatever it is, like 40 something perimenopausal prep type of thing, because as you get older, your hair will start thinning, and it could fall out. So there's so many factors as we get older. Like, if you don't take care of your hair, child, it might be gone. So you got to just stay woke. So yeah, I love the Nutrafol. It is not cheap, I'm not gonna lie. There's a subscription, and I get that, so it like saves a little bit, whatever. I think it's worth every penny. I love my Nutrafol. Highly recommend. Yes. And then I'm so excited about this. This is the brand Black Girl Vitamins. Look at the packaging. I literally just got this yesterday. So it's like, I did take one yesterday. It's a gummy. Wait, let me turn this around. Okay, there we go. So this is a gummy, hair, skin, and nails. So pretty. The top says Black Girl Vitamins. And this is what it looks like. Such a pretty jar. Plastic. Strong plastic. I love it so much. I mean, packaging is a lot. Like, we love that. The girls love pretty packaging. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this is giving. And yeah, I mean, so whatever I've been doing is working, because my edges are going back in. I think if I had the nerve, I showed you what they look like, like sometime last year, but they're going in. I'm going to just show you, because I'm not ashamed anymore. So it's still short. I can't really, this LCD is hard to see. Okay. Let's see. Now, when I watch this back, we maybe we'll include it, maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm trying to show you guys. This looks crazy, but I'm telling you, this is like progress, because my edges were so short. This should all be like long, regular length hair, but it's like all short. But it was like nothing, like not that long ago. It was like, it's like bald. So yeah, even though this may look crazy and insane, it's like, this is like, it's grown. I don't even know what you can see because I can't. Whatevs. My hair's a mess because I just was doing my yoga, like I said. I'm a middle part girly. I am not a side part girly. I hate a side part. That's just how my hair fell after my yoga. Not me handling hair and combing at the island. I promise this will be cleaned after. Okay. All right. So anyway, let me just stop running my mouth and get ready to make these fruit bowls, child, because I want to make my coffee and relax. So BRB. Okay, so like I said, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you have seen me do this before. And so it will look the same. Feel free to skip on ahead if you don't want to see me make this. It's going to always be the same variation with a few adjustments. We do a couple of fruits, and then they like granola in it. Remember my honey pot? She's still going strong, girl. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do some mango. We're going to do blueberries, strawberries. We're going to do some banana. Then we have the yogurt, granola, walnuts in one of them, and chia seeds. Is that all we're going to put in for now? Yeah. So what is good about these is I can prepare them in advance and then refrigerate them. So they're both still sleeping. By the time they get up and they're ready to start their day, they can go in the fridge and grab their fruit bowl. So that's what we're doing. They're fans of bananas. I don't know. They didn't get that from me. Bananas are cool, but I'm more of like a banana bread girly, not just like a plain banana. Misty, if you want to come in and hang out, you can come in and hang out, girl. Don't be shy. I just opened the door for her in case she wants to come on inside and warm up because it is cold outside. Now I'm freezing, but I'm going to give her the option. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. I'm chopping some banana right now. I usually use this yogurt that I get from the store. It's called, oh, it's so good. They really like it. It's basically like a honey Greek yogurt. You know how Greek yogurt isn't normally sweet, but since this is a honey Greek yogurt, it has like a nice sweet taste to it, and they really like that. They didn't have that this time, so I just picked up like a strawberry yogurt, something different. I'll use 3/4 of this banana. Mamas, hey, hey girl, hey girl. I'm freezing my buns off for you, Misty. Okay, so yeah, they really like the banana, so we're going to be very generous with that. So we're going to do a little banana in each of theirs. Not a little banana, a lot of banana. Okay, now we're going to add the blueberries. They've both mentioned not to do, they like the blueberries and its antioxidant properties, but blueberries can be a little sour. So they tell me don't do too many blueberries, just enough, Mom. So I don't go too heavy on the blueberries. So just enough to kind of give a little different taste, because I think what makes these little fruit bowls so good is the different tastes and textures of all the things inside, all the ingredients. Do some blueberry. Same with the strawberry. Depending on the season, strawberry can be a little sour. So I'm going to cut up 2. Not too much. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. What are you up to?
I was out and about.
What you doing?
I had went to the car wash. I'll be going to the little church service today. With D. We're going to his church today.
Oh, nice. He has the Baptist church,
so,
right?
Yeah, Baptist. So it started at 9:30. So.
Okay.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
No. I'm cutting up fruit for the boys. I'm making, like, you know how they like their little fruit bowl. I'm doing that right now. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just in the kitchen.
Did she miss you this morning?
Yep, she's watching me right now through the thing, but she didn't want to come back in. I opened up the door to see if she wanted to come in after she ate, and she looked at me and cut her eyes. So I said, "Okay, sweetie, that's okay." So yeah, she's good.
It's freezing now, huh?
It's freezing. It's super duper cold. It's super duper cold.
It's like 24 here.
Ooh, that feel like a heat wave. 24.
And it's supposed to get warmer, like 40 this week or something. It's supposed to get a little warm.
I'm cutting up some mango. Bryce doesn't like mango, so I just put mango in chases. Or he likes mango, but he doesn't like mango in his fruit bowls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He doesn't like the texture of it with everything else, so that's fine. I leave that out of his.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I want to hear your voices. I missed you. Called yesterday. I tried to call you, but yes.
Okay.
So good. I'm gonna open that where you got it. What's your little like?
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. I don't have any free hands. Can you hang on? This is what we have so far. I only put mango in chases. Bryce doesn't like mango. This is a really good granola. It's called Honey Almond. They really like this one. The granola is so good. It's not that he loves the taste of walnuts, but he appreciates the added bit of protein he'll get from it. Then I do chia seeds in both of those. You don't really taste that, so it's just like a nice little extra healthy thing. Okay, so I'll do that. And then that's pretty much it for the ingredients. Now I'm going to end with some honey, just drizzled lightly on top. They both like that. And it kind of offsets the tanginess of the strawberries and blueberries. When sometimes those aren't quite in season. Because it's not like the yogurt is super sweet, especially when I do the Greek yogurt. It's really not. This is Bryce's. And this is Chase's. Okay. And now, since they're not up to eat these just yet, I'm going to refrigerate them for when they're ready. So there's that. Guys, it's a little bit of time later and finished with the fruit bowls, and now I'm about to just go ahead and make my coffee and enjoy the rest of my morning. So yeah, I realized that I may or may not have shown you guys the completed mug cabinet, so I wanted to just do that really fast, show you guys how it came out. I put our really oversized mugs at the very top. Though they could have been supported on the hooks, I didn't feel any need to like overcrowd things. Yeah, so this is what, and there's a few mugs that are in the dishwasher, but anyway, this is my favorite mug of all time. I've had this mug for so many years. It's even faded from just the dishwasher. Both sides feature Hello Kitty. On the front, she has on an apron. She's wearing a different outfit on the back. I love that one. I'm gonna actually use this mug today, this Barbie Valentine mug, because this is my Valentine mug that I use this time of the year. And I also love this mug. I don't usually use this one because it's very precious to me. This is from Tiffany. It's like a little blue box. So sweet. I love that one. I bought that one at the Tiffany store.